A lot of competition right now on YouTube. But that's fine. You don't have to watch this. I did level the team of 5 all the way to 18. I did like a couple of those levels off stream because I'm just like, I just want to play. I don't want to like narrate what I'm doing. And I could like watch videos on the side as I was doing it. But these guys are all 18. They're fully like decked out with all the latest gear that they, earned along the way. They have, I'll log into one of them here and show you that they have. Turn the music on. And the sound. Quest logs are stacked up. Did a bunch of quests in Red Ridge. Didn't finish them. Still have a few things to do, like Yowler, and I may not do this one. It's kind of annoying and doesn't really go anywhere. But anyway, yeah. But I'm back to Briand because I want to get him. I want to get into Farrak. I had some issues with the bots. I was trying to do some backup experimentation to like back up the database. So like if my server crashed, I didn't lose anything, and the computer locked up, and when it came back online, the bots were speaking weirdly. Like they would have a line, then a bunch of space, and then another line maybe, and then some like programmery gibberish that was like it's like spillover from the code. It's very strange. I don't feel like fixing it now, but I do feel like going and doing this. Apple has their WWDC 2026 right now, so the only thing I'm interested in there is their new Apple TV. I'm hoping they finally release it. See that? See all those carriage returns there, or those new line characters? I need to go into the code and strip those out or something, because that's really annoying. Don't know why it's doing it, but it's not good. Oh, nice. A little bit less of an oof there. Slightly. Oh. 66 Tauren Druid up here. Okay, so we are going to... got to turn this in Theramore. Turn this in Blasted Lands. And then my guide that I wrote... If I look at my guide that I was sort of working on... When I sort of broke down and said, let's just look at James's guide, then I was like, okay, his guide is pretty good. So I did all this, right? The Sacred Mallet obviously is no longer needed, but it'll be nice to do on my on the warrior and the paladin. Like I'll probably like come back on this guy at like a high level and get that for them. That way they don't have to, like, go crazy trying to get it. And I'll probably just bring the other 6 along, and this guy will probably be like 60 or something by that time. Maybe, hopefully, so he can like just dominate it. Or maybe even higher. Maybe he'll be in his mid-60s, and he'll have like some Outlands gear and like really just cream the altar, and that's the wrong term, but anyway. So I did get this. I have that. I need to go get this. Okay, so the idea is we're going to go to Stormwind, right? Let me double check here. Theramore. This is up north. I would like to do that. I could do that first because that's fun. I thought I had that. I'm surprised I didn't have it. So I was a bit disappointed to not have it. It's one of those things where if I were following like, some sort of a questing guide, I would probably have stacked my quest log correctly, but I didn't, so I didn't. Going from memory, it's sometimes hard to remember all the details. I just have like certain things that I enjoy doing. Like I always love going up and doing X, Y, and Z, and then when I get to a certain level, I go do A, B, and C over there, Okay, so we're gonna go to Chillwind, and then directly over into Alterac. Into the mountains. So I guess we have 4 minutes of just chill. All right. So what's going on here? WDC. Let's see what they're announcing now. 9 to 5 Mac. I don't want to watch the YouTube stream here. I don't want to watch it here because it'll be like, no, 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 no. Here we go. Announcements. The stream itself is very silly. Okay, so there's nothing new there. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna go up north. Here's the plan. I'm gonna go up north. I'm gonna do this quest. Let me make sure I'm tracking it. Perineal tiara. Okay, so we're going up here. I'm gonna do this, right? Then I'm going to come back down to here. I think, right? I think all the way back down. So it's a lot of flying. You're gonna see a lot of flying in this. But what I can do is I can turn off my voice so you can just enjoy the flight, right? So I'll do that now. Sorry. I did want to point out that I figured out something that I like. And that is my settings for reshade. I settled on one master setting, which is I'm pulling in the ends, right? So the black and white ends by quite a bit more than I was, by about 16 or 1/16th of the way from each end. So I'm truncating it quite a bit. I'm crushing the blacks just a little bit, and I'm blowing out the highlights just a little bit, right? So if you look up here, I'm blowing out the highlights here, and I'm crushing the blacks like in the shadows, just a little bit, right? But it looks really good when I do that, right? Really pops everything. The other thing I'm doing is to compensate for that. It does make things a little bit darker. I'm popping the midtones a little bit higher than I ordinarily would. Normally I would crush them, bringing them down, but I want to be able to share this profile with my sister and friends and stuff. So I don't think they would like the midtones crushed down the way I do. So this is just, it looks the same, it's just dramatic, right? It's just like boom, pop. It's like it's like we removed the stupid from the screen, right? I'm still here, but it just looks better. Anyway, just wanted to point that out real quick. But these are the settings. Just levels and lift gamma gain. Just 16, 232, and then 1.025 for the center values. And that's it. That's all I had to do. No longer 5 or 6 different presets that I bounce between. Because it's not needed. I see a Death Knight. They're sort of unfairly created because they don't get to go through their starting area. They're just like plopped down in Stormwind or whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and kill this guy. It's fun to get more and more powerful. Where you can kill old things faster. It's enjoyable. I really just want to get over there. I don't want to do a bunch of herbing. If I see something super valuable, maybe I will, but... I'm going to do this, and then go back. Notice I'm very much higher than these guys now. I love the bars. Nothing really uses Winter Bite anymore. Take Goldthorn, though. It's good for alchemy. Gets you through a trouble spot. Okay, we're trying to go over here. We're looking for the back way in. That's what she said. Here we go. Actually, another one on the west end here. Like over there. Including a vendor on the wall. Saw him right there. We'll clear out some of this rabble first. Well, a whole bunch of guys. Just stun them. There's only so much healing I can give. Alright, that was good. It was exciting. Alright, so where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He's just pathing around the bottom here. Oh, he's down there, okay. Nicely timed intimidation there. Yay! Oh, I got the Star of Zilia. That was for the other quest. Interesting. Interesting. I'm glad I didn't drop that. I totally forgot. I totally don't remember that it's from there, right? Interesting, interesting, interesting. So now we're gonna go back to Chillwind. By the secret exit here. Along the south edge of the Alterac Mountains. I don't think there's anything else I need up here. Okay, let's head back up. Whoops. Look how weak this looks. It's just awful. Ah, so good. Let's go to Questy real quick and say tracker. Hide completed quest. Whoops, not that one. Don't show completed quest. There we go. Make it nice and clean. Make it get smaller automatically. Because if I really want to see them, I can go here. Let's see the Perennial Paranoid Tiara is in Stormwind, is the turn in. Karis, again, that's Tenaris. I think one of these is off the coast of Barrens, right? For some reason, that comes to my mind. I might be thinking of the Shaman quest, though. For the Horde. That might be that one instead. For like Orc Horde. Okay, so... Blasted Lands, Theramore, and Stormwind. So we're just going to go right to Stormwind. Alrighty then. And I will turn my stupid voice off so you can just enjoy. Point out, I can always turn off the graphics effects, like in Ironforge if it's too dark, and then just turn it back on. You can come down now, dude. Oh, wow. They look actually good. They're not messed up. Interesting. All right, over here.
Hey there. See you later.
Nice. Wish I'd had that before I went up into the Alterac Mountains earlier. Because I was right there. Getting the judders from the icons in Questy. Questy is the culprit, and the icons are the problem. So you either have the icons, or you either you're stutter free or you have icons. There's no both. Okay, so now we have to go to turn in this and that. So to do that, going to fly to Blasted Lands.
Be careful.
And I'm going to go silent again. As I'm flying all over the place, the thought occurs to me, you know, there's a way you can make yourself teleport there directly on a flight path. And then I instantly recoil in horror at the thought of diminishing my experience. Like, why would I do that? Part of the game is flying. Part of the game is the time it takes to go from one end of the continent to the other end of the continent. That adds vibe, that adds flavor, that adds delayed gratification. That's a good thing. You don't want to shortcut that if you can avoid it. Might as well just make yourself a GM and just, you know, issue a command and kill everything in a 100-yard radius. Everything becomes pointless if you're too powerful. If you can do everything in an instant, nothing matters anymore. That's why I didn't increase my XP rate, movement speed. I changed nothing. I wanted this to feel as much like a real Blizzard game as possible, with, you know, certain allowances for like the player bots. You know, where I can summon myself to various locations. Or I can summon my bots to various locations. Because at least one of the... I still have to travel the distance, right? I just don't have to do it 5 times. Or 2 times, or however many times I have characters for. At the moment. Wait a minute. Oh, there he is.
Talk to me.
Here you go. Alright, Necrom's medallion. That should be Farrak, right? Yep, there we go. Now we're going to go down to Booty Bay. Which has to be like a joke on Baywatch. Booty Bay, get it? Baywatch, Booty Bay. Because it's like, gonna see some booty down there. I never watched Baywatch, but I can imagine that was the inspiration for it. So we're gonna follow, yeah, that one, okay. Oh, it's complete, right? So it won't show. That's cool. Back on silent. Hey, dude. We're flying to the same place, just via a slightly different route. See, now it's doing a weird thing again. Current context, abolish poison rank. It's like it's not stripping out the context. It's returning the context or something. It's weird. It's like the AI is like confused. Maybe I need to reload a different AI or something. I don't know. Very strange. We'll see if I make it or if I don't. I'd love to know why the chat is being weird. Yeah, I made it. Yay. Yay. Before, after. Before, after. Maybe I should edit the module code so that it strips everything out after the first new line character. Like it would strip all this out and just put this one line, but that would eliminate those errors. It would eliminate that as well, right? But it would eliminate the errors. It would also make the response more brief, less terse.
Yo! Keep it real!
Be right back. So what I'm going to do when I get to Gadget Zan, before I'm going to go into the dungeon, I'm going to go to Gadget Zan, and I will do a group. Like I'll collect everyone for the group, and from this pool of characters, maybe it'll grow, maybe it'll get smaller. I don't know. Like if that little balancing thing kicks in. I did have it so that it tries to create more characters in my range, but it doesn't look like it's working, of course. It works. It always does the opposite of what I want it to do. Like more characters, nope. Fewer characters, nope.
Hello. Safe travel.
Thank you. All right. So we're gonna go go in there and get that quest from him. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to go to Gadget Zan. I'm going to pretend as if everyone's flying into Gadget Zan, right? Like we've agreed to do this ahead of time. So it's like, okay, meet at Gadget Zan. We'll group up and then go to the instance. That's the approach I'm taking. That way it feels a little bit more organic. That way it's not me just going to the entrance and then summoning them right to me in a moment's notice. It has to feel slightly earned. Okay, so Shadow Shard fragments, that's actually for Maradin, or Maradin. So if we look over here, see? But I wanted to get it while I'm here. Because otherwise I have to come all the way back and get it. Now, the guides say what I'm reading online, and I don't know why this is, but where is it? There it is, 40 to 52. Yeah, okay, so it is a little bit later. Or it's about the same, but slightly later. And then, of course, Dire Maul is much later. Did that, did that, did that, did that. Won't ever do that. Won't survive getting in. And there's no way to queue for it, as far as I can tell. All right, so now we're going to go. Now that I have that, I don't have to worry about it. This is for Sunken Temple, of course, later. So we have, we're going to go to Shimmering Flats. So we're going to travel to, have I been to Tenaris? I don't think I have. Tell you what, we're going to have to do it the hard way, yeah. Okay, so let's go to Thalinar. I'm going to have to get there the hard way. That's what she said. Oh shit, I forgot to get Tabitha's task. That's right, I have to get... oh, God, I'm so dumb. And I can't get off the flight. I have to fly all the way back up. Like an idiot. I have to get Tiara of the Deep from Tabitha. And the task, the quest to complete, to turn that in to get the follow-up from her. Arrgh. Arrgh, grumble, grumble. No new Apple TV 4K. Not until autumn, I guess. That sucks. No, I'm not buying a competing product from Google or whatever. Ah, hello there, Skydream. I had no idea that anyone was typing in this channel. Hey, Ari, it's great that they're playing WoW. Yeah. Yeah, they finally joined in and we're enjoying it. Let's see how that rogue was. Yeah, Red. How's it going with your mining herb level up skills? You know, good. I have to go back here though. Mud Sprocket. I had a window covering that. Just my this window actually for my guide. So my sister and one of her friends joined me. And I leveled a paladin, and my sister leveled a hunter, and our friend is leveling a shaman, and we got them to 10 in one session, which was pretty easy to do, Dren and I. And then I decided I already have a paladin. I just want a warrior now. So that way I have one of everything, right? I have one of everything on this account, and I'll get them all the way to 80 and, you know, have fun with that. So I basically re-leveled 3 new characters, a rogue, the warrior, and something else. I forget. But whatever was left. And then... shit, what did I level? Warlock. That's right, Warlock. I had to like think of like out of the side of my head or something for a moment there, so my brain would like readjust. So a warrior, a rogue, and a warlock walked into a bar, and they leveled to 10. And then I pulled the warrior named Brix, B-R-I-X, like get it, Brix, because he's built like a wall of bricks, over to Azure Watch, and so then he started leveling with them, and now they're all like level 12, I think. But it's fun. My sister's enjoying it. The friend is enjoying it. My sister was leveling 2 new characters of her own, like side by side. So is her friend. Her friend got to like a level 11 or 12. There you go. Tiara of the Deep. Excellent. This should be Farrak, right? What? There it is. Yeah, Farrak. And my sister had a... I forget what she had, but she had, I think, a paladin and something else, and was leveling those. And she was actually helping to uncover, my sister was helping to uncover some weird issues with the baby starting areas. It seems like until you get out of the baby starting area, like when you get to like level 5 and you get sent to the first town or the major outpost that has an inn, that's when they start to play together well. Until then, the follower or followers don't pick up quests when you do. They'll turn them in, but they won't pick them up. It's very strange. There's workarounds, but it's easier just to level separate characters and then just group them up at the inn and then go from there, rather than trying to fight it. So that's what I advised in my document. Like if we look at my document, docs, Google, I did readjust my document too. We'll look at that while I'm in here. AzerothCore. All right, here's the latest guide. I added a section on commands and macros that I like. This is mostly the same. I did change some formatting slightly so that it sets more tightly. Random bot commands. More advanced things. Strategy lists, explaining that. Here's my attack macro. Here's there's my passivity macro, and there's my attack macro. Boss mode, which is like a end-all be-all. I mostly put this here just so I don't lose it, right? Like if for some reason my client crashes and it like eats this macro, I do not want to lose this macro. So anyway, here's the section on useful commands and macros. Player bots, bot add, character 1, 2, etc. P summon, and then let's see, I want to add here. You can optionally add P follow to the end of your summoning macro, and followers. Whoops. Should begin following you as soon as they appear. If they are not state. Okay, so let's add. This goes. Heading. Nope. Let's go Roboto, Mono, Medium. There we go. Right? Oh no. Oh, okay, that's really big. Let's go down one size. There we go. I like that big space there. All right. So then we're down here. Let me go back up here. There we go. So here's random bot spec commands. This is how to do specs, right? To gear the different followers or the random bots, right? A random bot follower. Let's put a cap on that. Okay. And then the attack macros, 3 variations for classes without a combat pet, for warlocks using a pet or hunters with a pet, but not using hunter's mark, or for hunters using a pet and a hunter's mark, also known as good hunters. And then, of course, the passivity macros for with a pet and without a pet. And then here's some errata. Here's where I explain the thing about how to get to the starting town. And then I wrote, the first way is to level each character independently until they reach the starting quest hub with an inn to see a hearthstone. Set their hearth, then move on to the next character until they are all at the end. This is the method I recommend, as it is far less frustrating. Yes, it's much less frustrating. And then the whole thing about loot rules, using items, fleeing versus following. It's really B. They won't be summoned to you. It's really, that's correct. It's just a weird way of structuring this. Need versus greed, flight paths for further reading, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, there's all that. Okay, so now we're going to go to Teneris. See all these extra carriage returns or new line characters? I want to strip those out. I have to open up the code to do it. Like the C++ code. I can read C++ really well, but I really am rusty on writing C++ because it was never my first language. I always wrote C, and then I never got on the C++ bandwagon because I didn't have anything to write. So it just sort of like languished. My brain sort of like, forgot what I had learned. I sort of kind of learned it and then sort of just let it go. I learned other things in the meantime. Did a lot of action script programming for Flash for years, a lot. For a particular client I had. Very Java-like, very C-sharp-like. So, you know, that looks very familiar to me, those two. And then, of course, C++ is just, it's just some semantic differences mostly, and it's just a matter of different structure and different best practices. And of course, they keep iterating on it. Now they have a new 2026 version coming out that supposedly makes things memory safe and so forth, which is good. You know, adopting some of those Rust type things. So like I can read most programming languages, most of them, probably all of them actually, because they all, after you learn about 20 programming languages and write in them for some period of time, they all, you see the similarities. They're all sort of the same. It's like learning human languages. It's like, oh, that's a verb. Those are the nouns. This is how they structure their sentences. They speak like Americans, or they speak like Yoda, or they speak, you know, this way. You know, it's like the word ordering, or do they have prepositions? What kind of things? You know, you learn grammar, you learn syntax. It all becomes very much easier to read and understand. A tussle was not with you, good sir, nor with you. I wonder, were they made not PvP flagged in this version, or was that in Wrath? I don't remember. I don't remember them being non-flagged in Wrath. Oh, the Hordes here. That's so cute. I've been toying with the idea of having a Horde account. Renaming this like Ally and the other one Horde, you know, as far as the account name, instead of my name. A-L-L-Y. Or A-L-L-I. Alright, so we're going to get Gazrilla. From what's his face. It's sort of missed coming here. I do like making the full circle to get all the turtle meats and turtle shells and all that stuff. Probably the only one that's yellow.
help you?
Yep.
Off and away.
There is something so familiar and comforting about this game. Specifically, like these older versions. I remember this game. This is the game. This is my game. This is my version of WoW, right? Not the newfangled Cataclysm version where this is all filled with water. Ugh. No one likes that. No one likes it. I don't care what they say. No one likes it. It's awful and stupid and boring and tedious. Let's go get the flight path. Now, the reason I would want to have a Horde account is because leveling Horde is also fun. It's a different... You see different things along the way up, right? And you get to play different things.
How may I help?
Let's see, Troll Temper. Actually, we're gonna go out to the Steam Weedle port first. Right? I think that's how I had it set up. I'm not doing many of the things that I would normally do when I'm leveling, which is kind of different for me. Like, normally I would have been in Farrak by now. Because I love Farrak. Just sort of, you know, since I can group with other people, it sort of changes the dynamic. Like, I can, on the fly, say, I want you in my group, I want you in my group, I want you in my group. And it just sort of is very different. It's lovely to come all the way down here and see characters already here. Players already leveling in this area. He said, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more, say no more. Okay. Screecher Spirits. That's what we're here for. Screecher Spirits, right there. From him, I believe, right? Yeah.
Eloman.
Whoa. Look at all that. Right there. All that space. Ugh. I hate it. I hate it so much. That needs to be stripped out. We're going to go do Screecher Spirits. And of course, I'm going to have to fly back to Farrak for this. And then I'm going to have to travel west to go get the Feathermoon Stronghold flight path, which I do believe I don't have. Even though I've actually been over this way. Did I not go out and get it? I thought I did. I'll have to fly there and see. I think I got it. That would be very silly if I didn't. Yep, stutter. Let's turn off icons. Get rid of that stupid stutter. Alright, oh, let's turn this in.
What's up? Right back!
Get that now, because it's the immediate follow-up. I don't want to grab all the Zulfra quests just yet.
Great to meet you.
Oh, I do have it. Good. Excellent. Okay, so Feathermoon. Almost six minute ride. Gonna go quiet. Can I admit one of my guilty pleasures? Watching body cam videos from police officers dealing with idiots. It's fun to watch them, like, teach lessons. All right, here we go. Do I want to do these quests while I'm here? Whoops. Let me pull these up on the big map. They really should have made them show on the big map right away in this version of the game. Mark of quality, that's leatherworking. You know what, I think I'll come back and do those later. I just want to do my Screecher Spirits right now. I want to get into Farrak and do some adventuring before the evening. I can always come back and do those, you know, as I prepare for Maraudon. The Creature Spirits you can see all over here. Good boy. Broken Tooth is a good boy. He likes to kill things for me. He's a good boy. Killing things for me. That's not right. Look up Kevin Meaney. That's not right. Saw him in person back in the late 90s. If I can show a little bit of this, maybe.
If my mother was here, she'd be doing, what are you doing that for? Doing the eeny meeny joke. You're like a crazy person on stage. That's not right. God, they're crazy, my parents. In the winter, my mother's always telling me to put a hat.
He also does a thing where he goes, I don't care, I don't care. It's very funny. That's not right. Why do you have a puss on your face? That's one of his lines. You have a puss on your face. That's not right. Because it's a normal expression, but it makes it sound dirty. Why do you have a puss on your face? Like a sour look on your face, but it makes it sound like it's dirty. That's not right. These sticks work is not very intuitive. It's like a lot of these zappy kind of quests where you have to zap them first. They get released, then you talk to the spirit afterwards, and then you get the completion. So let's get this first. Oh yeah. Look at the numbers I'm getting now. This is beautiful. In the hundreds now. I know it's not the thousands that we'll see in Northrend, but still. Now I can't skin it. I have to use this item on it first. Talk to the spirit, and now that's it. No skinning. No skinning. You learn that the hard way the first time, usually. What? I skinned it. Where is it? Where'd it go? Yeah, you skinned it. That's why. Now, I'm watching this. He's actually... He can actually probably get away with only 4 points instead of 5 points in that. Right, 2. Now 3. He's almost to his next point, isn't he? Because he's a good boy. Am I 46? Oh, yeah, 48 he gets his next point, which will probably be that, maybe? There we go. As much as I love Farrak, I really want to do Zul'Farrak, and then I'll do all the stuff out here, right? Whatever I want to do, then I'll come over here and do this stuff, as well as Maraudin. Why aren't you waiting for the boat? Because the boat takes forever. And its only use is if it's already there waiting for you. Otherwise, it's faster just to swim, or in this case, ride in the water, like I'm doing now, which is very silly. Like even now, I would just jump in. Even if the boat had just arrived, I'd jump in and I'll still get there long before that boat starts off, then goes all the way down through there, then all the way around the island, and then docks right there. Now, I could make this even shorter if I ran over this way and swam from there, but I just don't feel like it. I would have to like tussle with things on occasion, like there's giants and there's water elementals, and it's like, I don't feel like doing this. I'll just point and let it just auto run. Auto run saves the day, or in this case, auto tread water is what, or auto kitty paddle. Is that what the kitty's doing? Kitty paddling instead of dog paddling? Panther paddling? The boat even moving yet? Oh, there it goes finally. It's moving. And I'm already here, pretty much. It won't even be past that rock probably by the time I get there. Let's watch. It's going too far for me to see. That's alright. Watch it prove me wrong. Watch me get to the flight path, and this thing has been sitting here for like a minute. Feels like I'm getting slower and slower as I get there, because the anticipation is building. There we go. Where's the boat? Where's the boat? See, it was faster to go this way. Sadly. All right, so now we're going to go back to Teneris. Back to Gadgetzan. On our way long before the boat arrives. So we're turning this quest in, which is this one right here. The follow-up to that is a quest for Zul'Farrak. And then there's, which is called Prophecy Masharu. And then I'm also going to get Divinomatic Rod and Troll Tempers. Or Troll Temper. And then I'm going to sit in Gadgetzan for just a little bit, put my group together, we're going to get our stuff figured out, then we'll head over to Zul'Farrak. Then we'll clear the whole instance, hopefully. Let me see. Let me pre-see who's here. 47, let's see, 46 through 48. Let's not go too wide there. Okay. Kind of want a shaman. Who 48? Or, I'm sorry, a paladin. Man, is there level 50 paladins? Oh, there's a warrior. I could bring him. It's really disappointing that there's no, there's a 47 warrior. I'll bring him. I don't want to ding myself too much. Hello. Yep, he's already down there. Excellent. Tenaris. This is actually more reasonable. Invite. That's our healer. Shadow Priest. I'll bring a low-level warlock. Why not? This is not an atypical group to bring into Zul'Farrak. As long as your warrior isn't too low, then it's pretty good. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to look at their specs real quick. Whisper, talents, spec list. Okay, so he is right now, doesn't show me what he is. Let's tell him to be a talents spec destro PvE. Can you do that for me? Okay, thank you. This guy, talents spec prot PvE. All right, the druid, talents pick resto PvE. Whoops. Oh, talents spec resto PvE. And then the priest whisper, talents spec shadow PvE. Talents spec shadow. Is it just shad? Okay. Talents spec shadow PvE. There we go. Now they're all... Are they all down there? Oh, that's amazing. They're all here. Oh, that's right, because I searched for Gadgetzan, or I searched for Tenaris. So this is a very organic. They're not going to suddenly be ported to, you know... You have no pet or guardian pet. Python text, sorry. See, it's like garbage. I just strip out all that crap. Just using a grep. Just grep on new line and just strip out everything after that. Maybe in a few years we'll have AI smart enough where I can just say, everybody meet at Gadgetzan, then they'll just finish what they're doing and they'll just head over there. I mean, we already have that in a limited capacity, but it's like extremely computationally intensive, so it wouldn't work for more than one character at a time, probably. Oh, nice, they're on a quest. Sweet. That sucks because I'm gonna have to like tell them you're not skinning. Just stay where you are, guys. Just stay. You don't have to come all the way over here just for me. Oh, wow. They actually did some of it. Stoley's dead, right?
How are you? Have a good one.
Stoley's shipment. That's down here, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. If I come back, I'll come back and do it all at once. That's 5. I think I have 2 more, right? Troll Temper and Divinomatic Rod. Rogue. Yes, it's tempting to stop and do all that, but I really need to get going. Okay, let's head over. Why are you not on your mount? There you go. Oh, he was killing something. Yep, I'm putting this party together, guys. We're gonna do it to it. Turn the volume down just a little bit, sorry. Didn't mean to have it echoey. Auto gear, guys. Let's see, who has the Divinomatic Rod?
Hi, you're a tall one.
Handle with care. No, I didn't think it was her. I think it's over here, right? No, it's Gadgets and Water Survey. Shit, who has it?
Greetings.
Troll Temper, okay.
Dear not.
It might be over here.
Time is money, friend.
Nope.
Keep it real.
That's down south. Nope. Maybe it's back here.
Yo. Hey, how you doing?
There we go. There we go.
Keep it real.
Waiting for the priest. Oh. Oh, he's a dwarf priest. Should have 7 quests. There we go. We have some of them in common too. Nice. It's not as hard as it used to be to get over here because the enemies outside are no longer elites. This will be fun. I haven't run Zul'Farrak in a while since some TBC Classic on my Druid Brill. I will pick this because it's right in front of me. And we're going to go free for all so I get all the drops. That's one difference, of course, between this and a real server is they would never willingly give up all the loot. But I can take it. I am baby god. Not a real god, I'm not a GM. But I can like tell them, hey, you're gonna give me all the loot. They're like, okay. Everything is hard reserved, even the leather. Something was just delivered to my house. Look, look, the aggro radius is insane. social aggro. Ooh, let's kill him. Wait for me, wait for me, wait for me. Now I'm gonna put this over here so we have proper group summons. Okay, we got our warrior. So we have our warrior with 4,000 health. Shadowcaster. Turn off my cat's growl. Not optimal. Could have done that pull better. Trying to remember who does what. Shadowcaster is probably the healer, right? Need to watch their mana. Love it. While your rage is up. I intentionally hit first so that they get pulled back. Same with that. I like how the druid pre-hots him with rejuve. Although that character didn't like it. Whoops. My kingdom for trap launcher. No, Druid, I don't want him to burn his mana, so yeah. I was gonna say, you could do more than just heal, but I'd rather you just heal. We have a priest that's out of mana. He's being very patient with me. Actually, I want you to use this on... I don't know who to use it on. The tank can't res, so that doesn't matter. Oh, I can skin them. Where is it? Weird. Okay. Well, I missed that one. Actually, let's go that way. Kitty grats. Blood drinkers. They sustain on drinking your blood, like to regen. Interesting that he doesn't shift to battle stance to charge. That's what I would do. Hamstring, thank you. These guys like to run. I need to turn that off, don't I? Let's go in here and turn off charge. Go there. That off. It's liability in these kinds of situations. We're gonna pull way back. Boy, they heal really fast, don't they? Turn into a frog. Did he hex me? Back away, people. We get that cleansed. Maybe not. I can cleanse it off myself. Oh good, we do have someone that can cleanse it. Nice, Journeyman's backpack. Very nice. Can we skate past this spot? That was fast. rid of this guy too. Before we get to the cave. All right, cave time. Waiting for the ads. I'm not seeing any. Maybe he summons them around him. Didn't they used to come from like the sides? Weird. Alright, see, no. Very nice for tanking. Wasted on me, but hey, I'm the group leader. What I say goes. Alright. We hug the right side here. There we go. Yes, we could do all the grays, but I don't feel like it. I'm like getting really sleepy. Hello. Really? Nothing? Weird. I do have Atlas. Yeah, I do have it. Okay, good. So, like, if we go to Farrak, you can see, basically, you go in. That is the entrance, right? Yeah. 8, a rare. We just did Thick of the Martyr. We did Ansel. We just did 3, which is Witch Doctor Zumra. Dead hero in there somewhere. I'm not going to worry about it. 4, we do the Gut Chew. Then we do the event on the Ziggurat. It's actually a really short dungeon if you don't like waste time doing everything. I mean, it's not a waste, really. Actually, just go like that. It's just a matter of priority. Like, if you're really tired, like I am right now, I just sort of want to finish it. I don't want to, like, kill everything in here. Come on over here, guys. We don't want to pull this entire area. Let's go over this way. We're gonna have to clear over here anyway. We can probably completely avoid that area over there. group. Now, normally everything stops here, right? That guy might be an issue. I'll just sort of put a mark on him. I don't think he'll pull.
The execution begins.
Let them out of their cages. I'm back up here, guys. Up here, up here. I'm gonna pull everything down there. Can we just come up here, guys? Can we come up here? Can we come up here? Guys, guys, guys. Really? Really? Idiot. Idiot. Absolute idiot. Your healer's almost out of mana, dude. That was a bad move. Why didn't you follow my dictate to come back? Do I need my flee macro again? There we go. Jeez Louise. We're going to take a breather here for a moment. Let everyone regroup. Where's... There he is. That's weird. Usually he's over on the left. Blow up the door, please. Thank you. Let's see here. Which one? I think that one is a caster, maybe? Alright.
What can I do for you?
Welcome.
Hey there.
Hi.
Dude, fight. Why are you fleeing? Don't flee. Fight. That's weird. The whole flee thing messed everything up. I have to remember to put back on follow after fleeing. Well, at least he wasn't getting clobbered as much. Alright, Divinomatic Rod. Alright, we're gonna go do... We'll do this first because we're here. Normally I'm afraid if we do this then the group will fall apart and people will leave because this is where the dungeon completes. But it's my dungeon and my characters. My helpers. They will never leave me. They will stay here for hours if I require it. Bah! Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Nice. Can I get out now? Can I be a person again? Thank you. Just silly shamans. My leather. One of these guys pulls all four. I'll just pull them over here. All right. We're gonna get that guy first.
The sanctuary reign free.
Immune.
Feel the fury of the sand.
Set the helmet. For some reason, I'm thinking that's a helmet. Yeah. Really good attack power. It's better than what I have. Critical strike rating, even though it's strength. It's better than what I have. This, no good. That, no good. Yeah. It's actually... The attack power and the stamina are sort of worth it. And of course, the crit rating is not nothing, but not great. Why don't you take the shortcut? Because I don't want to. I hate it. It feels dumb. It's just so much easier just to come down here. It doesn't save you anything. It just confuses people and they get lost and then the group gets angry. It's just dumb. You're doing a guild run with people that have done it a million times, sure. Otherwise, you're just trying to show how clever you are, and it ends up confusing people who don't know the dungeon very well. Alright, we're going to do a kitty cat poll. There's stuff that pats around, and I don't want to deal with it. Is that our character? Yeah, that's her. You come over here. You come over here. Over here. You can frostbolt, but you can frostbolt me, that's fine. Nice. Alright. We have a patrol right here. That's it, right? It's just Gazrilla now? I think it's just Gazrilla. Yeah. It's the only quest I have left, right? Guys, we're gonna get in the water. After I ring this. Everybody, in here. Everybody in here with me. That's why we're in the water. Not as clean as it could be, but I didn't want to pull everything in the whole place. Alright. So now we are going to ride out. Everybody on me. Now that we've completed all the quests. If I wasn't so sleepy, I would do the whole dungeon, including these graves, but I'm just like really sleepy. I need to go take a nap. I only got 5 hours of sleep last night because I was nerding out to something. I woke up at 5 and was like, I want to get started. Where the hell are they? What the hell are they doing? Flee, idiots. Oh my god. Really? You morons. Oh my god. I should have just set them all to flee when I was doing this. Rather than trusting that they would just follow me and avoid the mobs. We could have made it all the way out without engaging in combat. Okay, lesson learned. Flee. We are now fleeing, guys. We are not engaging with anything. If you get attacked, keep going. Yes, we know you're a lobby. You're going to get attacked, okay? Maybe? All right, good. I mean, ultimately, it was my fault, but still. I just like to complain and blame them for doing exactly what they're programmed to do. That was fun, but I'm super sleepy. I think I'm just gonna go to Gadget Zan and just sort of like park and go to bed for the afternoon. Because I'm 61. I'm an old man. I'm old. I'm not that old. Guys, out here, please. There we go. They have to be following in order to be summonable. Ah, yes. Put them back in flee mode. Okay, so now they're in flee mode. At least they should be. Oh my god, what's that one doing? What are they doing? Can you please come with me now? Thank you very much. I'll take you to safety, you just gotta follow me. Then you guys can continue your quests. Okay, so a thing I learned about flee. So the macro that I have, this macro, which is the passivity macro, this doesn't work as well if they're already in combat, I'm seeing. Flee works no matter what. Just the command flee is like, nope, anything you're doing, you stop and you run with me. But that spell is good if they're not yet in combat, because then they won't engage, right? Flee is, I don't care what you're doing, stop and come with me. So I think what I'll do is right now I have I have forward arrow to follow, down arrow to stay, but I don't know maybe what I should do. So right now my attack macro, which is sort of like this right here, right? These three lines, this is basically attack, doesn't work if they're fleeing, I'm pretty sure, right? If they're fleeing, they won't work. I have to actually say follow for them to stop fleeing. But I can work that in somehow. I just have to figure it out. Now that I've put that, or I guess I already knew that and I kind of forgot it. That flee is basically a general. I was thinking that the strategy, you know, using the strategies. When I learned about strategies, I thought this would take over from flee. But apparently, flee is still superior in that they will stop everything. This, they, or sorry, not flee. Oh, where is it? It's there. This is my current flee, right? This is my current flee, and it's obviously not good enough because they will just. Maybe it's because of the follow. I don't know. Maybe that's why they don't. I could maybe take this out because I know that the follow. Let's take that out and try it. I think the follow says keep engaging, which I don't want. So like if I say, guys, attack that guy, right? And if I say flee, notice how he's still engaging, right? Okay, so that's a no. That's a no-go. Okay, so I want the follow to stay in there. All right. So I think I want flee. Passive. Passive. Yeah, no. Passive. That's fine. All right, so that's passive, but that's not flee. I want actual flee to be... Actually, I want this to be this icon. So let's rename this flee. And then let's create a new one, which is passive. And then what icon? There we go. Scaredy cat. Ooh, no. Yeah, that's actually better for flee, isn't it? Scaredy cat. There we go. Now passive. Like, there we go. I need that icon. The seal. Because it's the same thing I cast when I want to make my pet passive. It's just like, nope, come with me. Let's go back in town, guys, so we don't get clobbered. Ah, there it is. All right. All right, so. All right. So I don't want flee there. I want passive there. See how they'll just stay there? So if I do that, they'll keep following me. But if I say flee, sorry, I said stay, didn't I? I said stay, and they'll just stay there. Yeah. All right. So I need to put flee on my bar for those kinds of situations where they keep going farther, and I'm like, stop! Stop! Maybe I put it there because it's right next to it. I want to be able to... Oh, you know what? Shift down arrow. Yeah. All right, so shift down arrow. Now they're following, which is the opposite. Actually, let's do flee is the opposite of... Yeah, let's do stay as shift down. Okay, let's try that again. Let's see if they just run the hell away from it. So right now, I can be like, nope, you guys are following me. And watch, as I pull this guy, they won't engage. Right? until I say go. Now they'll go. Now if I say passive again, they won't follow me because they're already in combat, right? So right now, they're not passive. Go into combat. Now if I say come back, notice they don't stop fighting, right? But now they'll stop fighting because they're already in a passive state, I believe. Let's try it over here real quick. Like if I pull, they shouldn't engage because the last thing I did was passive. But now I can say flee, and everybody will run away. Everybody's gonna be like, well, except for the stupid imp, because the imp is stupid. Let me go flee. Pet passive. Let's see if that works. No. The demon pet just really doesn't want to follow that, does it? Alright, well, I guess it doesn't matter. If the demon pet dies, it dies. The important thing is to get the important characters away, which is the rest of them, especially the tank and the healer. Alright, well, I'm going to just park in here for now because I'm tired. I'll deal with everything later. Guys, thank you. It's been lovely. You've been a lovely, lovely audience. I'm going to uninvite you now. Go, fly, be free. Enjoy your own little adventures. I'll turn those in later and deal with the consequences. Alright, lots of trash to sell. Actually, let me sell this trash for now. Let's see, that was 88.21.
Hey, how you doing?
Not bad. About 7 gold worth of garbage. This is all garbage. Actually, that's not garbage. That's okay.
Be good. Time is money, friend.
Did I? Oh, it didn't. I need to save that, don't I? All right. No. 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 Wait. No. Nope. Garbage. Garbage.
Have a good one.
I can at least mail this crap out, can I? It's like one more thing. I'll do one more thing. Cloth. Herb. Auction gal. Auction gal. Actually. Auction gal. Leather. Who needs that bag? Somebody needs that bag, don't they? Brizzy. Alright, and now, is there anything I can actually use on this guy? I'd rather have mail. I'll send this to, mail. That's for the, that'll be usable by Bridia later on. Actually, yeah, Bridia. Let's see here. Leather. It's not bad for a helmet. It's one stat is usually not good, but that's a lot of nature damage. And then we have cloth. cloth. And then we have plate. Plate and plate. The agility strength one is not all that great for tanking. It's actually pretty terrible. But I can deal with it later. Alright. 100 gold. Not bad. And that's before turn-ins. So I have another 65, 2 gold, 65, nothing, 70, nothing, 75. It'll be nice to get that. I'll do that later. All right, time to go brush my teeth and take